Hello, everyone. I would like to share something with you this evening. And it is about a discussion I had with a friend. And during the discussion, she asked me, Christian, I have a question for you. And what do you think about it? It is about marriage or relationship. And in your own personal opinion, who is a right partner? Or who is a right life partner in marriage or relationship? And this is what I said. This is a very complex question, and I think that there is no universally accepted and standardized recipe or, let me say, answers to these questions. However, I normally equate the idea of a right partner with the three acronyms. C. The first C is what I call character. The second is competence. The third is capacity. So these are the three C's representing character, capacity, and competence. Now, before I delve into these acronyms or these words, I will first of all try as much as possible to illustrate what I mean by a right partner with a practical illustration. And this practical illustration is connected with what I call household management skills. And these questions that I'm come to ask are based on these household management skills. So, when you meet your partner, the person you are going out with, the person you want to marry or enter into a relationship with, ask him these questions. First question: do you know how to cook? Do you know how to do household chores? Do you know how to do laundry? Do you know how to clean the house? Now, if he says no, then this should be your follow-up question. So, if you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to do household chores, you don't know how to clean, you don't know how to do laundry, then the question you should ask your partner, the person sitting in front of you, as a woman, is, then what happens if I get pregnant and within that 9 months I am unable to cook? Does that mean that we are not going to eat for the whole 9 months because you don't know how to cook? What happens to the dirty clothes? because you have no idea about how to do laundry. What happens to the management of the house concerning cleaning, arranging of the house, and all that? Because you don't know how to do it. So, since maybe I am pregnant or I am sick, and therefore I am unable to do all these things, the question is, how will we survive in the house? Listen to the answers he will give you. And this is very important. The question is, or the issue here is that you are going to live in a house. And in this house, you have to eat, you have to clean the house, you have to do laundry, you have to manage the house and arrange things. So if you as a woman, you are not in a position at one point in time to do all these things, maybe because of pregnancy or because of sickness, because of work or stress, and your husband or your man has no idea about how to do all these things. So, how will you survive? So, the issue here is the person is not having the competence and the capacity to manage the house that you are going to live in. Or let me say, the practical skills that you need to keep the house going or to run the house. If the person is not having, then you will have a very big problem and challenge when you get pregnant or fall sick. Because in this moment, you may not necessarily have the strength to clean the house, to cook, to arrange things, to do laundry, and other things. So that's where the idea of partnership or partner is important. And this is the logic of it. The meaning is that the partner is someone who has a complementary strength. So meaning, if you are a woman and you are pregnant, and therefore you are unable to cook or clean the house or do laundry or arrange things in the house, then your partner must have that complementary skills to step in and to help you. If these skills are absent in your husband, then there will be a very huge challenge in managing the house. So the question is, will you go ahead if the person is not having competence and capacity, is not having these household management skills? I think if you are considering the issue of who is the right partner or person in marriage or relationship, I think this is an important aspect of it. Whether the person is having household management skills, because you are a human being, and at a point in time as a woman, and because you are also a human being, you will have limitations. You may fall sick. You may have a hard time when it comes to pregnancy, or even you may have during the pregnancy a cesarean section, you undergo operation, and you may not have the strength to do the household chores. So which means the husband has to step in. But here lies the case where your husband or your partner is not in the position or lack these practical skills to cook for you, to clean the house, to do the laundry. He's not having. So what do? I don't know. You have to figure it out yourself. So, in conclusion, this is only an aspect. There are other aspects. I will talk about it next time. In all, the right partner in this context is someone who is having a complementary strength, who can step in for you as a woman when the going gets tough. In effect, look for a partner, not a dependent.